I heard this today and I really, really like the way it was said. It was, I don't see reality as it is. I see reality as I am. And when I change my perceptual apparatus, reality changes with it. So perceptual apparatus, that's a big word, but what does it mean? It really means as I change my physical body, really, as I change the way I receive information and the way I'm able to send that signal back out, I receive information and what does it mean to me is really what reality looks like. So this is why with Cognomovement, we're always talking about changing reality, and people want to know what does that mean? How do you change reality? By changing yourself. And this quote is great because it says, I don't see reality as it is. I see reality as I am. And that's 100%, 1,000% true. If there are 3 people in the room and they're all watching the same movie, they will perceive that movie completely differently. Its meaning, what the colors look like. A person who is colorblind, quote unquote, the other day asked me, how do you know that I'm seeing colors incorrectly and you're not? And they're 100% right. Everything in our lives, in our world, is seen through a very particular lens, our very particular perspective. And that has everything to do with the state of our body and therefore the state of our mind in that moment. If you're not feeling well, everything around you is going to be not that great. And every experience that you have in that feeling of not well is going to be tainted by that physical sensation. But if you're feeling great, everything is going to seem great. So when you change how you perceive life, life changes, reality changes. And there's a metaphysical component to this, something that happens in the quantum and in the ethers, or so it seems, that when I change how I take in information, when I change how I feel about something, when I change my perspective about something, my reality, that other person, that other thing changes. We manifest what we feel that we are. And that is really what this quote is about. I spoke with someone today who had a session about worthiness. They create amazing things in their lives, huge things. And yet the next thing that they wanted to create, they weren't sure they were worthy. What does that even mean? I mean, no one knows really. Only the person experiencing it. And even they just know that there's a feeling in their body that maybe they may not be equal to that, the thing that they want, the thing that they choose. But it's a sensation in the physical body. So using the Cognomovement system, we change the way the mind and body were talking to itself, to each other. We change the meaning of that feeling. In fact, we collapsed that feeling altogether. And what happened next was the thing that was wanted, the thing they felt unworthy about, showed up more quickly than they could ever imagine, like magic. So how we receive information, how we perceive things is who we are in the moment. When you clear out all of the things that are not really you, all those perspectives, all those feelings, all those worries, all the shoulds, everything that everyone put on you, you emerge as who you really are. And the reality that you want to experience arrives. It's literally waiting for you. These feelings that we have, the limitations in our life, are an electric fence around our lives. We literally run into them day after day. but it's not outside of us. It's inside our body. That's what holds us back. The truth is that none of those are real, even though they feel incredibly real. They're simply a perception in the way your mind and body talk to each other, talk to themselves. When those are collapsed, the true reality of who you are and what your life is about and what you want emerges many times immediately. So here's the question: who do you think you are? And are you right? Or is it just a pattern in your body creating limitation? I would say it's the pattern in your body. And there is not anything I know that changes that faster than the work we do in Cognomovement, because it changes it at the neurological level. It changes it at the place where the mind and body send each other information. It's like a mail delivery system, only the mail is not yours, it's someone else's or something else, or it's junk mail. So it changes and purifies that delivery system, clearing the way for who you really are, what you really want, what you really think, what you really value, what you really love to emerge. And then that's what reality becomes for you. It's actually scientific. It's really not woo-woo. And yet it does feel like true magic. And I would suggest that it really is true magic.